2/3 of our students come to school every day living in homes of poverty. I believe that we're called to be kind and to care for those amongst us, particularly for the least of those amongst us. And when you look at a 28,000 student district that has the fourth highest first-generation immigrant population in the state of Georgia, they're loved, but they don't have some of the advantages that I had as a child. To us, it's very personal. We believe that caring for these boys and girls, caring for each other is the most important thing we do.
The folks who work with me know that one of my little mantras is I steal from the airlines. Put your own oxygen mask on first before you try to put one on someone else. And I kind of see crucial conversations and crucial accountability as a way to put on that oxygen mask, because it helps us to regulate our own responses to what's going on around us, and then we can respond to unpredictable situations and real conflicts in relationships. It allows us to respond to those in a way that's healthy and opens up that communication.
So I think the impact we're able to have on student learning is when we get to the point where the collective efficacy of all the teachers together and teams and working together, all of their expertise is coming together and they're learning with one another and watching students learn and having those conversations on the ability to teach, assess, reteach those skills and build positive relationships and those skills that are so critical to learning. They have to be able to disagree and they have to be able to hear each other, not just listen, but hear what each other is saying. And this gives us a structure to do it.
Before, I was really scared and avoided talking to people about things that bothered me because I didn't want to hurt their feelings, and quite frankly, I just didn't have the tools to do it in a correct way where I wasn't going to hurt their feelings or I felt bad about it. So reading the book in combination with having the training of Crucial Conversations really allowed me to think through conversations, plan them out with starting with the heart and mutual purpose and what do we want out of this.
Education is big data now, and so using when you're sharing with people directly the impact that they've had on student outcomes, it sometimes can be daunting and scary and a little uncomfortable. And so for me, what was able to happen was that we were able to have that common language and really be able to go into a conversation with understanding that we're not here to harm or to create an unsafe environment, but to be able to have real honest conversations that were going to allow us to get to that work, the important work in school, which is student outcomes.
If in fact you're of a firm belief in a school district that your people are not having enough of those high stakes conversations that have to do with the welfare of boys and girls, and welfare not only in terms of their social emotional health, but in terms of their academic health, then I would encourage you to look at Crucial Conversations, because I think it gives you a common language. It gives you a tool, if you will, to help people have those difficult conversations that are so necessary to continuous improvement.